Welcome back, journalists. We are back on News Tower to follow the leads and see what stories they take us to. Starting in May 1938, we're down to the last year and a half of this run to see where we end the 10 years. We are working for the mayor, trying to move up that chain after completing high society before, if we can, this run ends. And we're also trying to lock down the last of a couple of districts that I mistakenly messed up. I think Long Island might be it for locking down all the subscribers we can, and then it's a matter of getting in the good graces of the mayor completely. So let's jump in and just see where we go. I'm especially excited to see what news stories we're going to find in Europe. So we need to make sure we get a statistics story, which we already have one, and we need to get a lot of economy while avoiding alarming and unrest for this one for the mayor. So we'll see if we can do that. And speaking of economy, let's go ahead and get an ad going when she gets done. Okay, so we've had a little bit of reorganization going on. Hopefully, I got to figure out, last time we saw that the elevator was becoming an issue. Got to figure out what we're going to do as far as moving people up. I think I could maneuver a little bit. I don't know if an elevator would fit in here or not. Would it? Oh, it would. So we could. Oh no, it won't fit, unfortunately. I was trying to see if there was a way we could get that going, but apparently that is not going to be the case to get us a second elevator. So our people just need to suck it up and take the steps. All right, let's start with Berlin. Troubling to find finance. Wait, was this Berlin? Yes, Berlin. We'll go ahead and get Terry to unlock that one. We're going to have outrage on our hands, potentially. Unless... Oh, faster reporting for economy stories. Well, we don't need that quickly. We could go ahead and use Benjamin, which would unlock the next one as well. 10 protesters. We are going to be busy. Now we can put Margaret on that one. You know, we're going to send all of these to the editor and get something going good. What was this one about? Show low chance of economic recovery, says disappointed banker. And in Lisbon, the leaders address policy failures. Lots of stuff going on in Europe. Let's send Sergey to figure this one out. Prime Minister announces economic change of plans. And let's continue here with the belt snaps at Machine Works. We want the economy. Let's sort by that, and we will send Marjorie to do that one. Take the editor off. Heading to Jacksonville for the relief rolls being reduced. Let's see. This one will be a good one for Curtis. And we'll get our other economy one going. Oh, it's a bare bones story. So Maureen can get this. Let's send it to the editor. I don't know if that will do anything with that or not. And we have another economy one that we can get going as well. Take that off the editor. Man, we are full of economy here. Too full. There we can get some of our political guys going. Wow. Quite the start. All right, so let's see if this is going to be more of an issue. Here come all those protesters. Good luck, Frank. So if that moved over, that could free up some space. Could move this one back. Let's take one more look at the elevator here. It doesn't fit there, though. Oh, well, yeah, it can fit. You just have to move all of these over slightly. Stick an elevator in there. And let it go down to... Oh, it's got to be over a little bit. So we move this guy. somewhere. Here's our other editors. Well, we'll toy with that. We'll think about that. Because if we could maybe get another elevator down here, that could help alleviate some of the backlog that was going on. And we have yet another bank reopens with insurance, but she's currently working on the fiction piece. We're going to let Thelma continue to do that. We should have some people showing back up fairly soon with their news stories in hand. And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and send over here Bernard. Portland boxing unfit. Are the people lazy? Quite possibly. All right. Flooding causes damage across communities. Where are we at? Copenhagen? Going to Denmark. And we will send Wayne on this one. And let's finish up Lisbon, or continue Lisbon. Oh, but we've got these working on their... The legislative report we're not going to need. So let's go ahead and put Harleen on this one. No lawsuits. Good news. And let's continue to work on our economy. But one thing that we're going to need to do is we need to get all these people in quickly. Everybody's waiting on the outside. Frank's taking care of people pretty nicely, though. Oh, sorry, sir. Let's look at them all ready to drop off their stuff. Going everywhere that they can. You know, that is actually something. So we've got one going to there. Where's this one go? All the way up to there. That could... I wonder if we could put the pneumatic tube where that just sends it straight to them. Just don't have any room for it. Oh, yeah, we do. Let's see how that one does, if that does any good for us. And we can get Myrtle on this one. Dodging lawsuits again. That's good news. Let's finally finish these off. Go ahead and send... Actually... Yep, let's send Margaret going this way. Kentucky Derby. That would be around this time. Firebug stalks barn. That sounds interesting. Let's put Frances. She needs something to do with the crime. Firing leap in the county lines. Oh, but it's going to have an alarming tag to it. That's... Got to be careful on those. We got just a little bit more. Come on, Frank. Get rid of them. We really do need another elevator. Where are you going? Up here? Is that where you're going? Apparently not. He's still got to go up further. Let's get the ads. Head back over to Europe. This is where we need our polyglot. So Sergey, when you get back, that'll be all you. But meanwhile, Roger can finish off this one. Allies praise difficult policy shift, making tough decisions in the Great Depression, it looks like. And let's let Maurice finish that. Oh, that is a long one. Hold on there. Francis, we're going to put you on that. We could use Maurice on these economic stories. Why is he so... These are long ones. Clifford, go ahead. A detailed fitness judgment. There's Sergey. Francis, we need you back. Are you waiting outside? Nope, we got everybody cleaned up. So she should be there pretty soon. There she is. The government economic damage calls for government help, says Soaking Citizen. I wonder if that's a real flood. Most of the European stories all seem to be real, it seems like. McKay radio case. High courts affirm economic strikers remain employees. Huh. Oh, no outrage this time. Good deal. All right, now we're making our way through these pretty quickly. A little bit better, except we are still stuck with the one elevator. Well, now we can get our photography going about another movie sequel. All right, we're on set for a wave of news stories hitting us. And there they all come. All right, we do not want any unrest or alarming. Let's take the one that's going to let us go left. And let's head over to Berlin. New film inspires with darker themes. I wonder what movie they are talking about. Let's go with the entertainment route on this one. Acclaimed director explores social struggles in post-war Europe. Take a big step back and watch the screen. What movie are they talking about, I wonder? All right, Francis. No outrage. And Marine can get this one. And we are down to 6 new stories left to research. And everybody's backed up here. We definitely need to rearrange this. It looks like most of them are going in this area. So I wonder... Yeah, right there seems to be an ideal spot. That's not going to help us much. But we want something from the first floor, so we need to move this guy up somewhere. Where can we fit him? I mean, we could take away the mantle, the marble fireplace. That'd be kind of sad, though. Can't really fit anything there. Yeah, I'm not really sure where we're going to put that. Huh. Just gonna have to wait and we could get rid of the IPA. No, we got to keep the international press, even though we don't use it for money anymore. So maybe that will be worth it. Let's continue to get these down to 5 stories, and there's another one, and another. God's Thieves opens at Bronx Art Theater. We can use our specialties here. Comedy of Jewish American life finally receives its just treatment. Roger, go ahead and let's head back over to Europe. Figure out more about this film. We did go the right-leaning path, I guess. Shouldn't have done that, I guess, if we're going to stay on our moneymaker. That get us all those sales. All right, let's see. We will send... Marjorie's got to get better at some point. Just like we got to send Benjamin to get him better at politics here. This one's not going to get ready in time anyways, most likely, so why not? Speed ahead a little bit and get this last story going in Philadelphia. Again, this is one, let's let Thelma get a little bit more. She's already getting up there in her abilities. So do we have to do, we do not have to print at a certain time this time. So let's let all these stories get through as best we can. We messed up last time not having that mayor ad that we missed out on. Like a fool. Okay, we know we're not going to use this one. We know we're not going to have this one. Because we can't have any unrest or alarming. There's another alarming. These others will keep because we can always potentially doctor them. Like we can delete that item. That knocks it down a little bit. Just to make sure we don't make any mistakes. Here's an old alarming one. Sell that. Can't sell the ad. Here's another alarming one. Broken markets, the panic of hard times. Don't want to accidentally use it. Here's an unrest. Oh, it's such a good one too. But if we get rid of that, it does get rid of the unrest. Here's another alarming. Sell it. Another alarming, which are all economy stuff too. That's making it really tough on us. So we could get rid of some of them. Oh, it still has unrest though. So it's just going to be an illustration of a scandal and no news. Sounds lovely. Just have one crime on it. Not going to be our strongest if we have to avoid some of these things. So we've got an investigative adventurous story. Huh. But we got all the papers done. So let's start printing these papers here. Actually, let's send one more on an ad. Go ahead and get this one started. Just in case we need it. And let's have up here what we have. And we are going to need economy. And we want to go informational. Looks like society might be a way to do that. Sports might be our front page this time. Because we have one here. That gets us statistics. We had another sports left-leaning there. Which is another statistical one on top of it. And we could get an economy statistical one. But we've got several here that we can use. So maybe we just go 1-star sport, 1-star sport, 1-star sport. So nothing's going to really help us out on that. Let's come back to that page. And let's get our economy going. I'm going to need a lot of it. Hopefully we're going to have enough. Get our economy again. And we are running out of economy news already. Which is not ideal. Still good there. Not the best of combos. All right. Entertainment with the photo. Okay. Do we have any old economy? Oh, no, we don't. That's going to make it a little trickier. We can do that crime ad that we should have done last time. Get some politics out there, I guess. Let's put our crossword puzzle on there. Still okay. Just a random illustration. That's a 3-star. Another 3-star. And another 3-star, which we're still okay on. We had no tags bonus there. That gets us some bonus. Still keeps us okay. So now we're back to the front page. Actually, we're way left. Let's put this one on the front page. Gets us a little bit better there. Then we can put our 3-star there. Another 3-star. Does that give us more? It does give us more. And we're still okay on everything. Are we missing any big stories? Just a lot of 2 stars because we had to cut into everything. So that should be good enough. Everything's filled. We've got a check mark, check marks. We are running this there. And we have not been having to load the paper, which is nice. That the system's at least working for the most part there. 820,000 papers, not too bad. And we've got a decent amount of money. Locked down Long Island. And we've got another one for the mayor. Creeping up there, getting closer and closer. He's probably going to ask something horrible of us, though. Oh, We did miss these, but that's okay. Money's not an issue for us anymore. Now it's all about trying to get the most sales we can. And we've got everything there. So now we need to print before 6 a.m. and we have to get a mayor above the fold. 4 families, 1 apartment, no heat. Kids coughing, not a spare inch to rest. We're not housing the poor. We're warehousing them. Public danger, my moral failure. Then ask the housing authority for a pilot program. Okay. Federal funds are possible, but slow. So that's my job, to pressure headline to help him pressure Washington. Gotcha. We can do it, sir. We're going to have some outrage too, it looks like. So now we just do another one to lock down influence, it looks like. I guess we'll find out. Let's see what stories we're able to put together. Do we have a mayor one here? No mayor. Okay. Let's just double check. No mayor. No mayor. All right. Good news. Let's get the mayor quickly. Let's actually start over here. There's the mayor. So we're going to go that route. Do we have anybody who already opens up it? Benjamin. Go ahead. And there's one. Guess we do not. But we'll go ahead and put Maureen on this one. Good housing saves lives. Mayor calls situation a moral failure. All right, so we've got that going. We're going to prioritize these as well. Put them in the editor's desk, though, to start us off. And let's head over to Europe, where we're going over to Dublin, and Hyde is elected the president. Don't have anybody that can knock that one off. So Sergey it is. All-party vote, no contest. And in London, meanwhile, Sigmund Freud granted asylum in London. He's Austrian, correct? Fleeing persecution by the Nazis. In frail health, apparently. I don't know when Freud died. I know most of his stuff was like early 1900s. Roosevelt makes air travel safer. Nope. Head to the White House. And he has this fireside chat where he would talk to people on the radio. That was very much a thing that was done quite often by him. All right, no more editors on this one. We got enough going. We want to make sure the mayor gets done. I've had that mistake happen before. Oh, we got to send him for the luck. Oh, 5 mobsters. Frank, get ready. Go on the court. And here they come. All right, Frank, do your thing, sir. There they are. Get him, Frank. Get him. He's waiting for him. Get him. Hey, 2 of them gone. Oh, it's got the cooldown here a little bit. You'll take care of them. There's another one. Get rid of those last 2. Oh, no, we do not want him doing that one. He's going to be needed over in Europe, I believe. We need him for the Dublin one, yes. Wayne's going to be needed for that one. He's our diplomat, so let's hold off on that. Everybody's working their way back, it looks like. Back into the office. We just have to wait for them to make their way in. Drop off your stuff, folks. Looks like Frank cleared everybody up. That's good news. Oh, nope, there's still one. Get rid of him, Frank. Good job. Well done, sir. Well done. No lawsuits, at least. And back over to Europe. This is where Wayne gets in. Then over in London, we will have Roger. Wait, where did he go from? From Paris? Yep, Paris via the Orient Express. Huh. Okay. Actually, let's put Terry on that. And then Francis can finish it up. Get it done real nice and quick. Gotta get some of these stories. There we go, Helen. I do think having another editor might not be the worst thing. The more we can edit, the more we're gonna get. What is wrong with this one? Oh, they've got to wait for things to be repaired, I guess. Yep. And then all these guys have to wait for that elevator again. Tanya, what are you working on? An obituary? We haven't used those in a while. No lawsuits yet again. We've been... Oh, well, we have some bonuses, I think, that help us avoid lawsuits now, don't we? From, I believe, the mayor. This one looks like a good one for Marjorie. We are going to have to print early. Oh. No, we're not going to risk an injury. We do have to print early, so we got to make sure all these stories are done. Oh, knockout in 2 minutes. Joe Louis faced Max Schmeling in a highly anticipated rematch at Yankee Stadium. Find out more. I'm guessing there was a knockout in 2 minutes. Whoa, there are 4 here. To get sports as the hot story. We don't even have enough sports. We don't have the sports reporters to be able to pull this off. Let's let Thelma go ahead. Oh, I don't know. We're going to have more mobsters, aren't we? 10 angry mobsters. Not good. At all. Oh, this is not good. That's going to set us back. In Paris, Italy retains the Soccer Cup. I'm guessing that's the World Cup. Don't know whether Soccer Cup it would be. 4-goal final against Hungary. Hungary was a massive team in the 30s through, I think, like 50s. Oh. Lawsuits. No lawsuits. Prisoners transported to work camp. Roundups sweep the Reich. Yep, it is starting. And that is especially like political opponents at that time. But we got our hot topic. Hopefully we can get enough sports reporters to actually get us some of these. Frank's got a lot of work to do. Oh, poor Frank. Curtis, you don't want to stay there. Go report. Oh, risk of a boycott? We'll come back to that. Frank's already got enough on his hands. Hungary hits back, not enough. Oh my goodness, Frank. What you doing, man? They are all over. Smashing all of our stuff. Those evil mobsters. Oh, good. No. Oh, well, those are ad deals, so that doesn't matter as much for us, does it? All right, Margaret. Prodigy lights the ring. Who are they talking about there? Are Christ's teachings urgently required? Clergymen named to study industry. And Terry can finish this one up. Let Myrtle get on that one. And head back to Europe for that World Cup story. Pozzo plan prevails. Let's put that one. Let's let this one get prioritized. Sounds like we still have a lot of stuff going on here. Oh, so much is broken. That's not good. Frank, you got at least one more down here. Obviously, probably should have had 2 security people. That's going to set us back a major amount. I don't think it was worth it. Not worth that at all. Got a lot of machines that need fixing. At least we have a lot of machines. So we're at work here. That could be prioritized a lot smaller. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But some of these aren't as important for us to get. So if they get to him, they get to him. Not the worst thing for us. Helen, I don't think yours is going to get done. It'd be cool if it does. Not planning on it. Let's at least get all these stories going. We're going to have to print early, though. Hopefully everything is ready for us. That we need anyways. We just need to make sure the mayor one is ready. Is that one going to be ready for us? It is ready, so we're good to go there. Let's go ahead and put that one up there. We know that's going to have to be our main one. And then it's just a matter of what else can we find that's going to be ready. A lot of these are going to be tight. So much was put back, and these sports stories aren't going to get done. If we had a full day to do it in, we'd have it, but instead all that's going to be missed out on. What a shame. Johnny Vandermeer throws first no-hitter. That's first of 2, back to back. That's a feat that's not going to be matched ever again. Vandermeer's back to back. No hitters. No way will that be done. Pitchers don't pitch anywhere near. There was a guy in like 1920 who was, I think he was for the Tigers, got struck by lightning. And I think it was the 9th inning, lost consciousness while pitching. And then when he regained consciousness, survived, thankfully, and finished the game by getting the last out of the game. I don't think anybody's doing that anymore. All right, we have until 6 a.m. to get some of these things done. So let's watch the clock carefully and see how much we can get done, if any more. Unfortunately, there's so many good stories that are not going to be done in time. All right, there we go, 5:40. People will protest if you fail. Well, we are going to get this thing done. We've got our mayor. we'll see what else we get in here. It's going to be about getting the best story we possibly can, which is not going to be saying too much, I don't think, on this one. There's a 4-star political story. We missed out on that. Oh man, we are thin. The legislative report's making the front page again. We just don't have much. There, that's a good society one. And in Europe. Oh, if this one would go with it, that is perfect. It's got the education bonus, it's got society bonus, it's got the hopeful bonus, it's got the Europe bonus. 4 stars, that is a massive miss. Having to print so early in the day is killing us. And not to mention all the machines getting broken. Probably didn't help. So we're going to have some old stories sprinkled in here. Oh, we did get our obituary in. It's been a while. Oh, we could, if we go back to the right, we're gonna have more mobsters. we're gonna risk the mobsters if we can, or we can get the Continental for all foreign news. If we're gonna go, we gotta go all in. Get the bonus sales. We're gonna need them. I mean, there's just nothing here for us. Can have some crime stories. That'll get us a little something. There's another economic story, another political. So we're going to have these two here on page 5. We're up to 580,000. We've had worse. Missed out on so many amazing stories potentially. And so many that are hot topics. Well, we filled almost everything. We could put another old story here. At least get a hot topic one in there. Again, not our best because of all the mobsters. And we're going to run a risk of getting the mobsters again. Oh, we don't have all of these. Let's do that one. That gets us yet another one. And statistics. We do not have the statistics ready. They're all down here. All right, let's let it go. Not our best, but we'll take it. We're moving up with the mayor again. 10 influence points. So these are subscribed and influenced by your newspaper. What do we got? About 10 more, maybe? And now here come those mobsters. Oh, okay, only 5. Frank can handle that. We can handle the repairs. Not a problem. At least not a major problem. By the time we're getting news stories back, it's all going to be cleaned up anyways. So that's okay. So we've locked down more there. I don't know what that means for us necessarily. But let's see what the mayor wants this time. Print economy the most. Yet again. City Hall can't fix the local market, but we can't ignore this. What's choking the harbor? Need new federal contracts, warships, freight deals, something. Well, you're about to get those in a couple years, sir. And you know what happens when men with strong backs run out of work? They start hauling things that don't belong to them. I know. Yep. All right, we'll accept it. Got to keep those young men off the streets. These have economy. I have several in the drawer already, so let's go after Hackensack. Get a little bit more influence there as we go. But we are going to, I'm going to have to call this one here. The goal will be for the rest of this, I think, 3 months at a time, which we've been doing. If we can, that would get us to the spot where that will be an even number of episodes left. We are down to now a year and a half. Not too many episodes left. So thank you all for who have been joining me, following along. It really is great to see the support. I do appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And until next episode, just take care and have yourselves an amazing day.